In the age of social media, the music industry has become overwhelmed with new and incredible talent. But with so many people striving for stardom, it can be difficult to find music that really resonates. Our next guest is putting meaning back in music. Meg Meyers continues to transform her work and herself through spirituality, and she's helping others do the same. This is Advocate Now. I'm so thrilled to talk to you, Meg, and I love that you're helping to awaken humanity through your music, whether people are aware of it or not. You've created a genre of music that you call 5D rock. Explain to us what that means.
It's basically a type of genre that is a messenger. It's like a bridge between the more ethereal, I guess you could say, just the non-physical realm and the physical realm, and it's a messenger of love and unity and light, and it's sonically, I feel, can't really be limited. Like it's a pretty unlimited, ever expanding genre. I feel like that's also genreless. And it's really, I see it as like rooted in the crystal rock core of Gaia and expanding out into the universe, to pull information down to the 3D realm. And I see it as a messenger for people who are still playing in the game of separation, to help people recognize that there's something more going on than we think that there is.
I would describe it more as a frequency, that maybe when people are hearing your music, experiencing your music, it's something that activates within them. They might not even realize what they're experiencing, but it just works like the energy through people as they're hearing it. How has music been transformative in your spiritual journey?
Really what it was a remembering or a realization that I am not my thoughts, and becoming the observer and enabled me to see outside of this physical reality something greater, a more divine intelligence, and tune into that. And really what that did for me was create a safe space for me to start doing work on myself, healing work on myself, diving into parts of myself that were repressed and hidden away. And so I would say really my music has transformed because it started in me needing to express all of the pain that I was going through and all of the suffering that I was going through. When I shine a light on darkness, there's liberation in that. Just different frequencies, really, like what you said, the frequency, it's all about that. And so through uncovering what was hidden inside of myself, like naturally, I wouldn't say I'm a very political person at all, but yet it's coming through my music, because naturally when we do inner work on ourselves and uncover these repressed parts of ourselves, and feel our emotions and allow them to surface, then it brings up light, and it brings up just a different frequency, and that is coming through my music now.
Your music is so raw and vulnerable, and you've been vocal about tapping into your divine feminine energy. For those who don't know, explain what divine feminine energy means to you.
I think tapping into my divine feminine energy happens mostly in nature. That is the universe. So when we close off to nature, when we're not connected to nature, we're just disconnected from ourselves and from that like gentleness. Like divine feminine energy to me is very gentle and compassionate, and but it's also confident and has like really solid boundaries.
Your new single, Sophia, it really fits the bill. And I love that the music video pays tribute to the Iranian women uniting and rising up after the recent killings. Why was it important for you to use your platform in this way to support these women?
It's a message of unity, and it's just a reminder to that, and also like there's always forgiveness and healing available to all of us. Like that's, I think a lot of the fear comes from these places of trauma in ourselves and wounds, and so we just keep going and going and going on this cycle, which is a cycle of like you know, reincarnation, death and rebirth, and victimization and perpetrator, and it just keeps going and going until we kind of, you know, it's like it'll continue going until we wake up and say no more and stand up. And so that is what that's why I connected it with what's going on over there.
You know, self-empowerment, self-liberation, they're really at the forefront of your music. Why is that something that you continue to explore in your work?
What feels the most resonant with my heart and like it feels the most authentic is for me to become my truest, like most just authentic self, and be safe in my body and safe to be myself and express myself in whatever way I feel called to, and to dress however I want, and to just express myself in all the different ways. And I think that like everyone deserves that. It's not everyone deserves that. It's everyone's birthright to have that. And so, you know, that is that's what feels good to me, is to tune into how can I become more of my authentic self. And that's always changing too. It doesn't have to be one thing, and you know, and just break out of the boxes that I've put myself in of self-limiting beliefs and patterns. And that's my healing journey. And that is the most important thing to me, because that feels so good. It feels so good. So I want everybody to be able to experience that, because literally it's our birthright to be abundant, to be safe, you know. Yeah.
Do you have any advice that you can give to people to help them become, you know, more aware, self-empowered and self-liberated in their everyday life?
Nature is so important. And doing things where we slow down and become more present is where the magic is. And like in that, it's not always comfortable. Like a lot of discomfort comes up when we're really present, like with our emotions, with our feelings, and that's okay. That's how we alchemize it, and that's how we transform darkness into light, into life. Like I say in one of my songs, Children of Light, I say that. But yeah, it's really about, I think slowing down and allowing ourselves space to get real with ourselves and see what comes up in that. And that can be so many different things. It can be everything, all the different emotions. Like I have rage and freaking anger like all the time but I try not to judge it. I try to hold space for it so I can really fucking feel it. Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to curse. So I can really effing feel it. And through that, it's like, that is where alchemy happens, and that's where I feel liberated. So, you know, I think just taking more time to be with ourselves and in solitude, or just in creating more safe spaces for us to disconnect from what's going on out there, actually allows us to understand better what's going on out there. Because when we understand better what's going on in here, as within, so without, as above, so below, we understand better what's going on out there.
Well, Meg, thank you so much for all of that, for all of the work you're doing. Your work is such a reminder that when we liberate ourselves, we help to liberate others. And I'm so thrilled that you were able to take some time to talk with us today.
Thank you.
I'm Sonia Baghdady. Thanks for watching and advocating. For more stories and content like this, visit advocatechannel.com.